I already said hello, but it was a recording, so hello again. This will be my second video. I have one other video up, and that was like months ago, and I had intended to do more. And here's number 2. Not to go into too much detail. I grabbed my lighter, burned some white sage, and just excuse the lighting. I'm kind of working with like a limited creative space, if you will. So hopefully I don't get interrupted. I live at my parents' house. So here we're going to burn some white sage. I call on the healing energies of the white sage and my higher self. Connect with me now. In this time and space, clearing and cleansing. Clearing and cleansing the space. And the highest, the best way for my highest best. Sending all lower vibrational energies, negative energies, unwanted energies, all energies which do not belong to me, sending them to the Creator's light to be transformed and healed. I need this sage right now because my focus is low, my anger is high. I don't do well with anger. Not that I'm violent, although sometimes I really want to be. I just don't like to be. So anger really turns me off to everything. White sage for me, I almost said Palo Santo because I've been using Palo Santo for months and months and months. It's been a while since I have used sage or anything else to cleanse. White sage for you. Infinity. So I feel like since it's been so long since I've done the last video, and recently in this last month in January, it's 2019 now, since the last month in January, I really had gotten a few comments and motivation and support to continue to do videos. Not that that's what I was waiting for, but it definitely helps. And I guess before I did this, I should have remembered the names of the people who had commented on the last video. You know who you are, though. Since this is my second video, maybe I'll get it right the next video. But shout out to those who have watched my video and then also commented. Shout out to you guys too. Thank you so much for the support and the kind words. And so I'm just here today to talk about like where I've been, where I'm at, my intentions. And right now I am studying for sound therapy. It's my favorite form of energy healing, my favorite modality. I have been practicing. Yesterday I spent quite some money on some crystals, and I'm going to spend the next week or so wrapping those crystals and doing my own creative stuff with them, because I kind of don't want to give up the ones that I do have, even though most of them I did buy to wrap and sell, but I've kind of grown attached to them. So these ones I'm gonna kind of been like, you know, I gotta wrap them and post them for sale before I get attached. I got a bunch of beautiful rainbow moonstones with a lot of iridescence in them. which moonstone was like my original favorite crystal. I love moonstone. It's because I love the moon. I love femininity. I also love masculinity, but there's just something about the female way that's like so divine to me. I love supporting the feminine aspect, other females. I love supporting everybody, but like I said, there's just something about supporting women, supporting myself, supporting the divine feminine that's part of my calling. I think one of these times in my life I'll finally get started. I've always wanted to start like a divine feminine group where it's just women who get together and support each other, because I feel a little bit like there's a lack of that. I feel that men support each other better than women, and we need to balance that out, it's like balance out. I think even men might support women more than women support women. And then I also feel that sometimes when women support women, it's more of coming from like an anger side and just so men don't get it. Which, it's, to me, in my opinion, is the wrong fuel. So when I just sat down, I started the video. I had the idea for 3 days now. I've been wanting to start this video, and I don't even know what the topic is. I guess just generalization, what's on my mind, where I'm at, and where I'm trying to go. Wish I had better lighting. So I also wanted to show you this wand I'm working on. It's my own personal wand, and I've been working on it for like 3 months now, and the idea has been in my head for quite a few years, ever since I had the pieces for it. I don't even remember where I put all the pieces to it right now, but so on this end this is like a little rubber ball, because I have a crystal tuning fork. It's a quartz crystal, and it's huge, and it's like my prized possession at the moment, and it's part of my meditative healing rituals, my own personal use. And so I attached it to this wand, which is in the work in progress stage, so that way so that way it's like a part of my witchy vibe. So on this end is going to be a Lemurian quartz crystal. It fits in perfectly, and I had it attached before, but then I dropped it before I could wire wrap it onto it, so it was like attached, just not like secure attached. So that's going to be at the top here, wire wrapped. Got my little dream catcher. It's a pin that one of my dear good friends, who I see as a mother and a sister, she got it for me with little feathers on it. A little goddess coin under here that I had wire wrapped a little bit. Goddess holding the 3 moons, and on the back it says dream. That's upside down, or yeah, that's upside down and mirrored, but it says dream there, so this is going to stick on it like this somehow under the dream catcher, saying dream catcher, and then lapis lazuli, because all these energies, I love them, and as soon as I got them all at once and I seen them sitting together on my floor, I thought they all vibrate with the goddess Isis. Like, and she's like one of my deities that I mess with a lot. And when I say mess with, I mean play with. So connect with, all that stuff. And it's a work in progress. It's definitely like a very intricate idea that I have, and my wire wrapping skills are in the physical sense, they're still at the beginner level, but in my mind I'm at like freaking, what's it called, expert professional level. Like, okay, body, catch up, you know. So that's what I'm gonna be working on in the next few weeks, one of the things at least. And so maybe another video. Oh, I'm showing it to you so that way now I'm kind of like, now you guys can maybe help me like stay on track with like getting it done. And it's not so much as it's like one of the most important prioritized things that I need to get done, but it's something that's important to me, that will help me like 11 make a wish. That was 11 minutes 11 seconds. Just help me like day to day work on it, and if not day to day, at least 3-4 times a week, because so far I've been doing it like once a week, and even that, like, I got set back a little bit. I haven't even touched it in like 2 weeks. That white sage was divine. I just feel so much better, so much more calm, so much more centered. I did my yoga this morning. That helped keep me calm and centered. Thing on the screen. Okay. So this is my bedroom in my parents' house. It's not my favorite place in the world, but it's where my stuff is at. Okay. I'm gonna center really quick and see where I'm going with this now, because I've sort of lost what I wanted to talk about at all. Okay. So my main point that I always want to get across is that, you know, even when I don't feel it, and it's a lot, like I don't feel it a lot, the connection to the universe, to anybody, to myself, to my higher self, to anything. And that's something that I've been working on for myself. I just lost my job, or quit. It's like I quit, got fired in the same instant. It doesn't really matter to me. I mean, like, I've been trying to be done with that job for such a long time that I don't even care what anyone else says, or like, but in my perspective, I quit and got fired in the same instance. So there's that. So I've had this month, and I'm just like, I have nothing to do except my dreams. And for the most part though, like, I've just had trouble like getting out of bed. And even when I get out of bed, like, do something other than watch TV, Netflix, and eat, and like feel sorry for myself, which is like not something that I want to really do, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Like physically, yeah, like, oh my god, my body just seems to always want to be hungry and always lay around, and it seems like the only relief that I get from my thoughts is watching Netflix. I've done yoga, meditation, all that stuff, and I know it helps, but I'm doing it by myself, and I don't really have the support, and it kind of just turns into like, I just get so frustrated. The number one thing I'm working on is the obsessive thoughts that I have about a certain somebody. and it's like very involuntary, and it drives me mad. And it's been like 2-3 years now with like barely any contact, and any contact that has happened is like completely negative. And like logically I'm like, oh yeah, screw all that, move on, like keep going, like F that, you know, like I don't deserve that shit. And then yeah, okay, my emotions are like, yeah, okay, whatever that means, let's hold on to that. Yeah, like let's just completely hold on to that 24/7. That's all we're gonna do, is hold on to that. And logically I'm just like, oh, I just need someone to like smack me upside the head like really, really hard, you know, like it's definitely a daily practice. If I was tech savvy, these are parts I would edit out and like connect the parts where I'm actually saying something special to the other parts. But I'm not tech savvy, and I don't feel like I have that kind of energy / time to do all that. So back to the idea where I want to create this kind of world where we support each other. Because right now, I feel like the worst part of my life, I feel like there's no support. Even the people that say they support me, it just feels it's conditional, and I guess it irks me because I'm an unconditional everything. Like I almost don't ever put conditions on anything. Like I just wear my heart on my sleeve and like try not to judge my feelings, so that way I'm not suppressing them and making it worse for myself later. And then, you know, it gets frustrating because then I get into this space where I'm like not letting go of my ex, when there's no evidence of it benefiting me to like hold on. There's like all the evidence says let it go. And like I've tried the surrendering into the moment, surrendering to my feelings, surrendering to all that, and I probably last 5-10 minutes at the most. Oh my god, that's like a lucky day if I last 10 minutes just like trying to sit there in meditation and just like breathe into the feelings and be like, it's okay, Regina, like feel these feelings, it's safe to feel these feelings, and then let them go. Breathe in the light to those feelings and thoughts and emotions and that part of the body where it hurts, and then let it go. Give it all to the call of the unknown. That's from Trevor Hall. I listen to Trevor Hall, and he's like one of my favorite artists. His music really gets me in the heart. Like, call that heart rape, where you listen to that stuff and just like you have no choice but to just like feel it in your heart, the love and the light. I don't know. This is really great music. I hope you don't hear that, or if you do, that's so funny. This is South Park ringtone. Me and my little brother in this South Park binge. We started from day one, and so yeah, like I live in the. Do I want to put that up here? Probably not. I'll hold back on that. But I was gonna say where I live because I'm having trouble finding people in my area to do yoga with, meditation with, magical things with. And like, you know, I try to reach out on Facebook and go in places and stuff, and it's just like a bunch of people filled with empty words. They're doing this, but they're not backing none of it up, and it's like, that's frustrating. I've been trying to find a yoga partner. Okay, we've gotten 20 minutes into this video, and I don't feel like that's a long time to just sit here and watch somebody ramble on and on and on. So, especially I have other things to do. So I'm about to wrap it up. You know, I have no idea who, how, and when, and why this is gonna benefit anybody, but I have my faith in the universe and that it will. Also, it gives me practice to better and better my videos. So, anyways, my goal and my purpose in this life, I think, is to bring people together and lead by example of unconditional love and pure light, and like accepting yourself. Like 90% of the time, I don't love and accept myself, like on the surface, but I do, like deep down in my core. Like I know that that's in me. That's why I'm into, my favorite things to do are to help others help themselves. My goal in life is to be empowered and to teach others how to be empowered, to stand in their truth and their centeredness and love, unconditional love. So, I'm going to put this out there and come back to you in a few days, hopefully, maybe tomorrow, and we'll see where I'm at. Next video, maybe I'll have a few pieces to show you that I have completed. Anyways, this is Reggie reporting to you, not live. I was gonna do live, but then, you know, that's for later down the line. And other than that, you know, thank you for watching. If you have watched, thank you for understanding. Thank you for supporting and motivating me. As unstructured as this video was, I know the rare ones are going to feel the vibe that I'm putting out there. So, thank you so much. Much blessings and much love to all of you out there. Be kind.